Flashback Fallout. Barry Allen has returned from his time travel escapades, as seen in Flash 2023, seemingly fixing the timeline, but all is not well. Subtle changes in the world start to become apparent. A different brand of Wayne Tech, a new version of Star Labs, unfamiliar faces with familiar names. Barry begins to sense that the timeline never fully healed. Instead, it patched itself. He keeps it to himself, worried about causing more damage by digging deeper. Ghosts in the Speed Force. While running, Barry starts experiencing strange visions, echoes of past versions of himself, and timelines that no longer exist. A dark, looming figure in black appears within these flashes. Barry suspects it's the Speed Force warning him, but doesn't know from what. The figure says nothing, only watches. Iris investigates. Iris West, thriving in her journalism career, investigates a series of strange events. People with powers who have no birth records or even memories prior to a few months ago. These anomalies seem drawn to Central City. Iris suspects a connection to Barry's timeline tampering, though he remains emotionally distant. Their relationship is strained by secrets. New rogues rising. In a secret warehouse, a new crew of rogues assembles. This team includes a variant of Leonard Snart, Captain Cold, from a timeline that Barry erased. He remembers everything, the Flash's mistakes, the death of his world, and recruits other displaced beings for broken timelines. Their goal, take down Flash and restore balance by any means necessary. The Speed Force fractures. Barry consults with Bruce Wayne, could be Ben Affleck or a new DCU Batman, who confirms that time anomalies are also happening elsewhere. Barry theorizes that the Speed Force is destabilizing, and that it's partially his fault. Bruce warns him, if the multiverse starts collapsing, it could create a catastrophic chain reaction. Enter Hunter Zolomon. Hunter Zolomon appears in Central City, a former time cop who became radicalized after watching countless worlds die. Now a speedster known as Zoom. He believes time is broken beyond repair, and Barry is the cause. Unlike Thawne, Zoom doesn't hate Barry. He pities him, but he believes all speedsters must die to reset the flow of time. Team Flash reforms. Barry reunites with Caitlin Snow, still dealing with her Killer Frost identity, and Cisco Ramon, if possible in the new DCU, and begins training a younger Wally West. Introduced here as a curious, tech-savvy teen with a mysterious connection to the Speed Force. Wally's abilities begin to awaken on their own. The Museum of Time. Barry and Iris accidentally phase into a future version of Central City where the Flash Museum exists. It's strangely updated, featuring future events that haven't occurred yet, such as the death of Barry Allen and a mysterious Speed Force collapse. They begin to realize time is rewriting itself to compensate for paradoxes. The negative Speed Force awakens. Zoom taps into the negative Speed Force, a darker version of Barry's power, which grants him destructive abilities, warping time and space. Barry begins to experience breakdowns in his powers, losing control during runs, skipping seconds in real life, and phasing unintentionally. Wally's awakening. Wally's powers spike. He sees the future, hears voices from timelines that never existed, and runs fast enough to cross into a different plane. It's revealed that Wally is attuned to a different harmonic of the Speed Force, one that could stabilize it. He may be the key to restoring balance, or disrupting it further. Speedster Showdown I. Zoom launches his first attack, dragging Barry into a battle through collapsing realities. Their fight spans historical versions of DC cities, a steampunk Gotham, a 1950s metropolis, and a post-nuclear Star City. The action is fast-paced, chaotic, and destructive. Barry loses the upper hand when Zoom warps time mid-fight and vanishes. Reverse Echoes. Zoom has been capturing echoes, remnants of erased Barrys and speedsters who were undone by timeline changes. Savitar, Reverse Flash variants, and corrupted Flashes. These aren't real people, but half-existences driven mad by being erased. He intends to unleash them on Barry and collapse the Speed Force entirely. The Council of Flashes. Barry is pulled into a liminal Speed Force space. where alternate Flashes from different universes debate his choices. Some blame him for meddling, others defend him. A darker Barry, who made no mistakes because he embraced godlike power, sides with Zoom. Barry begins to doubt if he should still be the Flash at all. Iris is unwritten. Iris starts to vanish, slowly being unwritten as her connection to this timeline is unstable. She's from a branch that no longer exists. Barry faces a brutal choice: protect the universe or save the woman he loves. Her final message: whatever happens, run toward hope, not fear. Enter the Black Flash. A terrifying entity, Black Flash, arrives. The Speed Force's Grim Reaper. It marks Barry, Wally, and Zoom for deletion. The Speed Force itself is trying to wipe the slate clean. Black Flash begins hunting speedsters across timelines, eliminating even Echoes. The ultimate chase. An insane multiversal chase sequence unfolds. Barry, Zoom, and Wally race across DC's multiverse to escape Black Flash. Cameos and alternate worlds appear. Krypton before its fall, a world where Luthor is Superman, and a Kingdom Come-style Earth. Wally learns to phase between timelines at will. Wally's stand. To save Barry, Wally sacrifices his connection to the Speed Force, creating a stabilizing pulse that halts Black Flash's pursuit momentarily. He becomes trapped in a liminal dimension. Barry promises to find him again. Wally's sacrifice reinvigorates Barry's hope. Flash versus Zoom. Final collision. Barry and Zoom face off in a destroyed version of Central City, warped by temporal energy. Barry doesn't try to outrun Zoom. He confronts him emotionally, showing him the people who suffered because of both of them. Zoom falters, realizing his mission was vengeance, not justice. Rebirth of the multiverse. The Speed Force resets, realigning all timelines into a singular, branching tree, the DCU proper. Iris is restored, but changed. She now remembers all versions of her life. Barry regains control, and Wally's signal is detected from beyond space-time. The multiverse isn't gone, it's now connected. Post-credit tease, crisis looming. In deep space, Monitor observes the newly healed multiverse. He turns to a figure in shadow. He has potential, but there is one coming who will destroy all. The screen goes black as we hear a distant voice whisper, "Anti-life is inevitable."